What a fight that was. Anthony Crolla wins by 7th round stoppage of Ismael Barroso, folding him in half with a now trademark hook to the body. To break down the fight, Barroso came out and won the first 4 rounds in very convincing fashion. He started extremely strongly and threw a huge amount of lever early on. Every shot Barroso threw, he seemed to plant his feet, he seemed to throw with bad intentions, and the power was evident. It looked like he could take Anthony Crolla's head off. But what Crolla did was very tactically smart. He kept a very high guard. He marched forward. He put the pressure on Barroso, and he made Barroso work for every minute of every round. And even though he wasn't competitive in the first 4 rounds, he was clearly sapping from Barroso's stamina reserves. Crolla came into the fight in the 5th round, and you could see Barroso had thrown so much into it early on in trying to stop Crolla that by the time Crolla really started putting it on him in the 5th, Barroso was in big trouble. By the 6th round, Barroso looked like a dead man walking, and sure enough, in the 7th round, Crolla kept the pressure on, kept his come forward movement, and was able to connect with the body shot, which put Barroso down. To be honest, I do think Barroso could potentially have made the count. I don't think he was stopped necessarily purely by the punch itself. I think the exhaustion and the fact he'd started so strongly and the style Crolla had put in, combined with the punch, made him want to not get up from that. Credit goes to Anthony Crolla. This was a big step up. Barroso looked to be a real world-class fighter, and Crolla put in an excellent tactical performance, and he showed that he is one of the most improved guys in the sport, and he genuinely deserves to be in the conversation of the world elite lightweights after his performances against Barles Perez and now Ismael Barroso. He's not someone who should be underestimated purely based on past performances, and you've got to give a lot of credit to Anthony Crolla. He really is one of the nicest guys in boxing, and it's good to see him doing well on having nights like this with crowds like that against opponents of Ismael Barroso's class. Crolla essentially covered up very well. He kept tight, and he picked some punches, some real good punches in there when he was starting to assert himself. His movement was good, his defence was tight, and it was just tactically a spot-on performance. And credit needs to go to him, and also credit needs to go to Joe Gallagher for that. Gallagher's had his fair share of critics lately, and to be honest, rightly so. I've been very critical with the way he was in the corner for Stephen Smith and for Scott Quigg, but yeah, he came up with a game plan tonight that really worked. It was very risky against a big puncher like Barroso, but they took what Barroso had to offer, they wore him down, and then they were able to get him out of there. Credit to Anthony Crolla, very entertaining fight, and a very good win from Crolla. I'm pleased for him. Let me know your thoughts on the fight. How impressed by this are you? Where do you rank Crolla on world level? Some suggestion you may fight Terry Flanagan next. I'm sceptical that will happen, but there you are. Let's see how it goes. If you've enjoyed this video, do hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Many thanks for watching.